In 2K14, your dribbling moves first showed up in the game, which is spectacular. What was it like to have 2K ask you to have your dribbling moves in the game?
First off, it was a blessing because I've played 2K for a big part of my childhood growing up. When they asked me, I was like over the moon to do it. It took some getting used to with the tight suit. But once I got in there, I loved it. So that was really cool.
What did you think about seeing your moves in the game?
It was crazy. It was crazy. My son was the first one to kind of like really like show me this. And I would kind of look back and be like, I think that's my move. Being able to see my son doing it and being able to show his friends, that was awesome.
Now, the mocap team told us you were one.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Durant in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Durant. Pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. From the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Antetokounmpo looking it over. James, a screen on Durant. James inside, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. And here's Leonard. 5 to shoot, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Antetokounmpo, and James puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Inside, Leonard passes to Pippen, shoots over Curry, and the basket by Pippen.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry from downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Pippen pass to Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Pippen. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. Another three for Chicago.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
Pistons trail by 5. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Right side Curry. Back to James. 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Shot's good by James.
Yeah, not every guy goes for the mid-range, but LeBron, definitely not every guy.
1:51 left in the opening quarter. From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Detroit.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Curry is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James. Then it's Kareem, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Pippen. No good from Durant.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the LeBron James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Leonard against James. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Five on the clock. Shoots. LeBron with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Pass to Giannis. LeBron left side. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Pippen. Outside Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on James. Good work there as it goes.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to LeBron. Wide open. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. The coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And he knocks down the first one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
No good on the second free throw. The Bulls off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Stolen by Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's a slick play all around by Durant. Doesn't want to let the D get set up. If there's open floor in front of him after a steal, he's gone.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Floats it up for James. O'Neal with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Curry against Pippen. pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. A 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Now Pippen, still yet to score. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. Shoots from the line. O'Neal. Chamberlain with the rebound. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
KD passes to Pippen. Back to Durant. Wembanyama, a screen on Giannis. It's good. KD's got 6. 34 seconds left to play in the first. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's Antetokounmpo. O'Neal with the rebound. Leonard looking around. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Carries it from three-point range. He's got 5. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls out front. They're up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 1. The Bulls with the lead. Outside Pippen. Outside KD. Offline with his 3.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
There's the lob to the hoop. O'Neal with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Pistons trail by 5. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Chamberlain kicks to LeBron. Ring shot on the way. Count that one. James has got 8.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. Leonard's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Curry. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. No good that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. LeBron against Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
James, the pass to Curry. 3-pointer. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from James.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
High post, Pippen. Curry meets him. Pippen is doubled and stolen by James. For the finish. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Outside Leonard. Puts up a 3. The Bulls with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up James. Here's Giannis. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. In the corner, it's James. O'Neal with the steal. Pass to Pippen. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Giannis against O'Neal. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Curry getting it done inside.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The shot off that time. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
21. And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Pippen. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Durant and a 2-guard. James finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry with the 3. James, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to James. LeBron gathering speed. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. James has got 17. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Curry against Pippen. And here's James outside. LeBron ignoring the defense from outside.
Nothing the defense can do. James is skilled at sinking that jumper right in the face.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over James. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Pistons leading by 3. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Curry with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Curry's gone 2 for 7 from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wembanyama against Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. With the floater. Giannis with some nice D. LeBron outside. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Leonard. Now here's Pippen. Wembanyama outside. Back to Pippen. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here is Shaq off the inbound and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
Taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
James looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Shaq.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Pippen, the pass to KD. Leonard with the screen on Giannis. And again, Chicago, no good. Detroit leading by 4. James outside. Pass to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Shoots. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Detroit's ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Giannis kicks to LeBron. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Leonard gets it to go.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Right side Curry. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Good work defensively by Pippen. Wembanyama against Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Durant missing. KD's got only 4 of 11 from the field. LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Zo Antetokounmpo looking over it. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons lead by 1. And work. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo out there with Curry. Then it's Kareem. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. Pass to Leonard to tie it up. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Chamberlain with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Curry is inside. Pippen on him.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Wembanyama outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And the Pistons with possession here. Pass to James. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Chamberlain. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Pistons lead by 2.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor. As a move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Giannis. LeBron outside. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. 4 on the clock. And Chamberlain with the stop.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pippen, the pass to Durant. And here's Leonard. James defending. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bounce pass from Durant. Here's Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Pistons trail by 3. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. High post Chamberlain. Back to Giannis. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. Tries again. It's blocked by Shaq. Leonard finds Pippen. Back to Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
Pass to Wembanyama. Check the screen on Antetokounmpo. Now Leonard. Over James. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Antetokounmpo against Durant. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good defense by Wembanyama. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Durant against Giannis. Inside, Chamberlain. Money!
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Leonard. Takes it inside.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Giannis against Wembanyama. Chamberlain with a screen on Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Here's Pippen. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Scottie Pippen, 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
From deep LeBron. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Durant. It's deflected. Curry against Durant. Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wembanyama finds Bryant. There's the 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute into this first quarter, James a screen on Bryant. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. And again, Chicago, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Durant's shot is off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with him about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 5 points.
Oh, the deep bomb from LeBron, who makes that shot look effortless.
James against Durant. Bryant outside. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. James outside. The steal. Fast break, Cleveland. Durant for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. And James has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves him so well.
It's his first trip to the line.
Curry, 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so Curry nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 2. It's stolen by Leonard. And there's Curry on the assist from James.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Pippen pass to Wembanyama. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Curry. James outside. It's tipped. And they recover it. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That free throw misses, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bulls.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. And here's Chicago. Good momentum, 8 straight points. James deciding where to go with it. No one near him. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. James has got 7 points in the game.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 3 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Durant against James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bryant outside. From deep. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside Curry. Launches it. They get the rebound. Shoots over Bryant. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got James. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry. Takes the 3. Curry splashes it in.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Bryant outside. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Durant. From the arc. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's James. And he gets it to go from the high post. James has got 9.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And he's going for the lob. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Bryant outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
James outside. Clock at 4. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Screen by O'Neal. Bryant against Leonard. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Chicago leading by 3. Curry surveys. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Unloads. Cavaliers with a rebound. Bryant outside. Here's Pippen. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And so here is Chicago. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Bryant against Curry. James outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pippen, pass to Bryant. The 3. Offensive rebound. Another shot. It doesn't go for him.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Outside Curry. Pass to James. Another 3 for Chicago.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Bryant outside. 4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by James. And here's Curry for 3. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Durant against James. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. They need this. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
That is a huge 3 for them mentally. You don't want to go into halftime staring at a double-digit deficit.
And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Wembanyama, also Kevin Durant out there, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Bryant against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. Yep, that one goes. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Bryant outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Leonard passes to Curry. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
Scottie Pippen, his first team foul.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bryant. Curry's shot is off.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Outside Wembanyama from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Curry finds James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Curry with it. He's got 10. No good there. Wembanyama with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 8. James with a steal. On the wing, Curry tries to break his ice. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pippen. And here's Bryant outside. Pure from three-point range. Bryant's got 11.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
And here's Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Pippen. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes. Cleveland foul. Shaquille O'Neal, his fourth. Second team foul.
.157 left in the third quarter. Bryant against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And there's James from the arc. Kobe grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to O'Neal. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. O'Neal's got 7 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Curry passes to James. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked Poked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Back to James. James looking off the defense. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Pippen, outside Durant for the tie. Chicago grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's 18 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Curry gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Durant inside. Durant owning the inside.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Bulls out in front, leading by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Now James on the court for Chicago. James is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
O'Neal, Chicago with a rebound. Now here's Curry. James outside. Here's the pick. Out to Leonard. Pass to James. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. James has got 22 points.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
They get it back. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. James, left side. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Leonard. Back to James. Inside. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. 3 on the clock. Here's James. Again, the miss by James. The Cavs trailing. Here's Durant. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Curry with it. Durant covering. Curry passes to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 7 assists in the game.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Out to Leonard. Fires for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Checked by James. Here's Pippen. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Pippen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Fade away. Wembanyama, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Leonard outside. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Durant. Chamberlain passes to Leonard. Oh, going to take more than that to stop Kawhi.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here. Here's Cleveland, and we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Pippen. No good from outside. And James has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
James with the block.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
For 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Pippen. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Here's Curry. So the Bulls win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong